I have always believed when we know better, we do better. This truth has guided me through my entire life. Today, I want to talk to you about something that touches every single one of us, whether we live by the coast or 1,000 miles inland. I'm talking about our magnificent oceans. These vast, mysterious bodies of water cover most of our planet. They give us the very air we breathe. They regulate our climate. They provide food for billions of people. For too long, we have taken from the ocean without thinking about what we are leaving behind. We have taken without gratitude or a plan for tomorrow. Now, the ocean is sending us a message, a cry for help, a call for us to change our ways. Sustainable fishing. Think of it simply. Imagine a beautiful garden. You wouldn't pull out all the plants and their roots at once, would you? Of course not. You would take only what you need, leaving enough behind so the garden can keep growing. Sustainable fishing is just like that. Being good gardeners of the sea, fishing in ways that respect ocean life, ensuring plenty of fish for our children and our grandchildren. A shift from taking to caring, from consumption to conservation, a promise to the future. To understand why this change is so urgent, we have to look back. We have to be honest about our history with the oceans, Europe, America. For centuries, the seas seemed endless. They were a source of unlimited abundance. Think of fishermen in Newfoundland. They said you could walk on the backs of the cod. The schools were that thick. In the North Sea, herring were the silver of the sea. It felt like an inheritance that would never run out. It was a beautiful, dangerous illusion. Then things started to change. After World War II, fishing improved dramatically. Boats became bigger, nets became stronger, nets became wider. Some nets were huge, big enough to hold a dozen jumbo jets. New technologies like sonar appeared. Sonar could find fish deep where they once hid. We went from patient fishermen to highly efficient hunters. We were taking fish faster than they could reproduce. This wasn't fishing anymore, it was mining. We were emptying the seas, one species at a time. Global demand kept growing. The consequences were devastating. In the early 1990s, cod stocks off Canada collapsed. It happened almost overnight. One day the fish were there, the next they were gone. But here is where the story begins to change. Here is where the hope comes in. Out of that devastation, a new awareness was born. Scientists realized we could not continue on the same path. Governments realized we could not continue on the same path. Fishermen realized we could not continue on the same path. We had to find a new way. And so, the movement for sustainable fishing began to take root. In Europe, in the United States, these weren't meant to punish fishermen, but to guide them. They were designed to be like guardrails on a highway, keeping everyone safe and moving toward a better destination. One of the biggest changes was the idea of setting science-based catch limits. This is so important. It means that scientists study the fish populations. They figure out how many fish there are and how quickly they reproduce. Then they recommend a limit on how many can be caught each year to ensure the population stays healthy and can grow. We also saw the invention of brilliant new fishing techniques. Fishermen are some of the most innovative people I have ever met. They began working with scientists to design smarter fishing gear. They created nets with larger holes so that the young, small fish could swim right through and grow up to have babies of their own. They developed special panels and escape hatches in the nets to let other species, like sea turtles, dolphins, get out safely if they were accidentally caught. This transformation isn't just about rules and technology. At its heart, it's about people. It's about the fishermen. It's about the communities who are embracing this new way of life. I want to tell you about some of these heroes. Let's go to Port Orford, Oregon, USA. The fishermen there saw their livelihoods threatened by declining fish stocks. They also faced competition from big industrial fleets. Instead of giving up, they came together. They decided to take control of their own destiny. They created a community-supported fishery. Think of it like a farm share, but for seafood. Local people pay at the beginning of the season. They get a weekly share of the fresh, sustainable catch. This model has changed everything for them. The fishermen know who they are fishing for. They can focus on quality, not just quantity. They use smaller boats. They use special gear designed to have very low impact on the ocean floor. They are not just selling fish. They are selling a story. They are connecting their community directly to the source of its food. Now, let's travel across the Atlantic to Brixham, United Kingdom, one of England's most important fishing ports, with a history stretching back centuries. Here, fishermen are working with scientists from the University of Plymouth. They are putting cameras on their nets. Yes, cameras deep under the sea. Those cameras let them see exactly what's happening in real time. This collaboration is built on trust and mutual respect. When we make the choice to support sustainable fishing, the positive effects ripple outwards, touching so many parts of our world. It's like dropping a pebble in a pond. The first and most obvious benefit, of course, is for the oceans themselves. When we fish sustainably, fish populations that were once on the brink of collapse begin to recover. We are seeing this happen right now, species like the North Sea cod Atlantic swordfish. This is nature's incredible resilience on full display. When we give the ocean a chance, it has an amazing ability to heal itself, but the benefits don't stop there. Think about the economic ripple effects. For fishing communities, sustainability means stability. It means moving away from the boom and bust cycle of overfishing. It means building a business that can last for generations. When fish stocks are healthy, fishermen can earn a good, steady living. The seafood they catch is often higher quality, which means it can be sold for a better price. This strengthens local economies, creating jobs not just in fishing, but in processing, distribution, and restaurants that pride themselves on serving fresh, local, sustainable seafood. It builds a foundation of true, lasting prosperity. And what about us? What about our health and our connection to our food? When you choose sustainable seafood, you are often choosing food that is healthier for you and your family. Fish from well-managed fisheries are a fantastic source of protein and healthy omega-3 fatty acids. Finally, let's talk about the planet. A healthy ocean is one of our best allies in the fight against climate change. Every good choice for the ocean is also a good choice for the climate. It is all connected. Now, it is so important that we celebrate this progress, but we also have to be real. We have to be honest about the challenges that remain. The journey to fully sustainable oceans is far from over. One of the biggest hurdles we still face is illegal fishing, unreported fishing, unregulated fishing. This is often called pirate fishing. These are operators who break all the rules. They fish in protected areas. They use banned gear. They ignore catch limits. They steal from countries that lack the resources to patrol their own waters, hurting the honest fishermen who are trying to do the right thing, and devastating marine life. This pirate fishing is a global problem, and it is incredibly difficult to fight. Another major challenge is the issue of harmful subsidies. This may sound a little technical, but it's really important. Around the world, governments give billions of dollars to the fishing industry every year. Now, some of these subsidies can be good, like helping fishermen buy safer equipment or more sustainable gear, but unfortunately, a lot of this money actually encourages overfishing. And then there is the challenge of climate change itself. Our oceans are getting warmer and more acidic. This is putting incredible stress on marine life. The two are woven together so tightly. I want you to close your eyes for a moment, just for a moment. Imagine an ocean that is vibrant and full of life. Massive schools of fish shimmering in the sunlight. So numerous they look like underwater clouds. Whales and dolphins leaping from the water, their numbers restored. Coral reefs bursting with a kaleidoscope of color. Coastlines where fishing families are thriving. Traditions honored, futures secure. Elders teaching children by the shore, passing down their knowledge and their love for the sea. This is not a fantasy. This is the future we can create. This vision is what gets me up in the morning. It is the hope that fuels this entire movement. We have seen what happens when we push the ocean to its limits, but we are also seeing right now what happens when we give it a chance to heal. In places where we have put good management into practice, the results have been nothing short of miraculous. We are proving that it is possible to have both healthy oceans and healthy fisheries. We are proving that conservation and human prosperity are not opposing forces. They are two sides of the same beautiful coin. We just have to have the wisdom and the courage to choose it. The stories of comeback and recovery give me so much hope. Look at the Patagonian toothfish, which you might know as Chilean sea bass. It was once a poster child for overfishing and pirate fishing. But through international cooperation, better enforcement, and the commitment of responsible fishing companies, many of these fisheries are now certified as sustainable. These stories are lighthouses guiding us. After hearing all of this, you might be feeling a little overwhelmed. You might be thinking, but Oprah, what can I do? I'm just one person. I am here to tell you that you, as one person, have tremendous power. You can be part of this beautiful solution every time you shop, or every time you order at a restaurant. The choices you make about the food you put on your plate send a powerful message. You vote with your fork. When we demand sustainable seafood together, the industry has to listen and change. Look for trusted eco-labels on the seafood you buy. Monterey Bay Aquarium, Seafood Watch and similar guides tell you which seafood choices are best. You can even download these guides as an app on your phone. Get curious, ask questions. At a restaurant, ask your server, is this seafood sustainable? Where does it come from? Finally, diversify your palate. Try something new. By being adventurous, you help ease pressure on popular species and support a healthier ocean. Your dinner plate can be a tool for positive change. The ocean has given us so much. It is time for us to give back. Thank you for listening with an open heart. Let's go out and make a difference. Let's go out and save our seas.